What up, y'all? Salute, salute, salute. Top of the day, top of the day. Pardon me, pardon me. You know what I mean? Busy doing a few things, moving around, but I figured I'd come and talk to y'all today because, of course, every day is the same day. There's always something going on. As you can see, no matter what they're saying about Tyler Perry, the man always gives his money away. He gives the money away because, you know, he can't take it with him. White people have shown us, right? They've proven to us that no matter how many times the Egyptians tried to build these tombs and sarcophaguses and hide money, white people have robbed the Egyptian tombs. They proved that to us. So I shout out to Tyler Perry for giving these TSA workers money because he knew that they weren't getting paid for X amount of days. But guess what? The TSA workers have been ordered to return the $1,000 gift cards that Tyler Perry have given to them. Right? So take color out of it, take race out of it, right? Government, state, local, whatever. They're willing to do this to anybody. Anybody. It's not like he just walked up in that airport and said, here's $1,000 gift cards for just the black employees. No, Tyler Perry was giving out $1,000 gift cards to damn near all the TSA employees. There's hundreds of them. Plenty of them. Black, white, Spanish, Asian, whatever you could think of. Indian, African. And these people told the TSA workers they got to return the $1,000 gift cards. Now you tell me, are you proud to be an American citizen hearing something like that? That's a damn shame, man. These people are sitting there not getting paid and they're going to tell them return the gift cards. Come on. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Look at Japan. Japan has changed their citizenship, right? They changed the laws for citizenship. Japan changed the citizenship. Hold on 1 second, John. I don't want to mess this phone up. All right, yeah. Japan changed. Pin message. I'm gonna pin your message. I'm gonna pin your message. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, he said blame the Democrats for that. He said blame the Democrats for that. All right. Trump reveals the military is building a massive complex beneath the White House ballroom. Why would they be building a massive... 1 second, y'all. Why would they be building a massive complex under there? And I'm pretty sure there's plenty White House workers and everything that already know. Shouldn't there already be underground routes and escape routes and bunkers? But why would they be building a massive complex? What is this complex going to be for? I know that's the thing. Don't just tell us you're doing something. What are you using it for? You understand? That's my question. Iranian leader. He says the only country that uses nuclear weapons against humanity has no rights to possess them. Disarm the United States. See what he says? Disarm the United States. See what he said? Iranian leader, right? Look at this. The news is crazy. Every day the news is crazy. Look at this right here, right? Look at this right here. Oregon firefighter attacked by all, right? Black Oregon firefighter, right? Got attacked by a mob of racist white men, right? He gets convicted by an all-white jury for defending himself. Oregon. Now, I don't know what it's like in Oregon. I've been through Oregon before, but I know a lot of these places, not too many black people, so I hear, damn, black fire. Okay, pardon me, y'all, pardon me. Got a trip that needs to be booked to Florida. Nice little Florida trip later on. But yeah. Yeah, the world is tripping. Let me show y'all another joint, man. We got this what's this this dude over here talking about God rebukes people uh who use religion for wars. Man, stop lying, man. The man is a liar. Man is lying, man. Yeah. Japan said you got to have at least 10 years to even get residency over there. 10 years. They want 10 years in. Okay, look at this, y'all. History made. 3 black women sweep the podium at the U.S. Gymnastics Championships. Yeah. You know what I mean? They swept the podium. Okay, I like that. History is always good. Shaquille O'Neal, after being criticized for expensive kicks and shoes, Shaquille O'Neal turned down multiple $1 million deal with Reebok to make affordable shoes with Walmart for kids. That's amazing. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, brother. Okay, they about to drop these new joints. Anybody out there? Any of the Jordan fans? I know y'all. Let me get up out of here. Ooh. See how I disappear? I come back in. Any of y'all Jordan fans? I know. This is y'all thing, them Air Jordan 7 OG Raptors. I was never really crazy off of Jordans. Like, never. Like, never, ever. I was never, ever crazy off of Jordans. Like, never did nothing for me. I can honestly say the one pair that I actually did like, that I actually really liked, was the all gray Icy 9s. Those came out when I was, damn, I was in high school when those came out. That was 2004, 2005. The original joints, those was tough. Those was tough. Shout out to Regina. Okay, Regina Hall. You know what I mean? She about to come out with that series, Rabbit, on Netflix. Shout out to Regina. She's beautiful. Regina is beautiful. And shout out to Viola Davis. I didn't even know this. I knew she did look a little bit heavy in the movie. It was a great movie. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. This was on Netflix. It was a dope movie. It was on there for a while before they took it off. Great movie. Shout out to her. She showed everybody in this movie how white folks was trying to steal the sound of black people back then, because they knew that without the sound and being able to steal the vocals and the sound, they would not be able to control the artists. And Viola Davis played an amazing part with this movie, because she basically let people know, I will not dumb myself down for these white folks, and I will make sure I let them know I'm in control, because I know they're working on something right now to steal our vocals. And I love this movie. They said she gained 200 pounds just to play this part. Damn, Viola. 200 pounds? Damn. Shout out to G Unit. Shout out to G Unit. Ooh, okay. Ah. They talking that. This was my 23 years since the first Who Kid G Unit mixtape. 23 years, man. Classic. This is a classic, man. Shout out to Who Kid. Shout out to 50. 50, still one of the only rappers that I know whose mixtapes were doing numbers, like albums, man. Albums, man. Oh my God, man. It's a great time, man. Great time. Ah, man. A young lady has been reported missing from Chatham County, Georgia, as of March 27th, 2026. This is something that I always make sure I give attention to because it's very important to shed light on the kids, okay? And yeah, this is important. You know, you see stuff like this, you got to talk about it. You got to let people know. You got to keep it real. It just is what it is. Oh, man. What else do we got in the news, y'all? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so victim stabs his attacker 5 times in the Bronx subway after the mugger attempted to steal his cell phone. Oh, my goodness. Mugger attempted to steal his cell phone. He stabbed him 5 times. 5 times. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Matter of fact, no. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. No. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a poll. I want to ask y'all this question right here. Here we go. Boop. Put that right there at the top. I just want to know. I just want to ask y'all opinion. I just want to know how y'all feel. I just want to know y'all honest opinion. I put it up there. Like I said, victim stabs his attacker 5 times on a Bronx subway after the mugger attempted to steal his cell phone. He stabbed him 5 times. Hayakada, hayakada, ha ha ha. You heard? Like, why would you even play with me? You know how important cell phones is? Cell phone? You gonna try to mug somebody for their cell phone? You better off trying to take his coat. You better off trying to take somebody's sneakers. They'll walk home. Slippers and sandals is $1. You better off taking the food that they got in their hand or snatching their bag or something. But to take somebody's cell phone in 2026, you got to be a fool because everybody fighting for their phone. Men, women, kids, old folks, people is fighting for their phone. I just want to ask y'all a question. This young man stabbed his attacker 5 times because this mugger tried to steal his cell phone. I want to ask y'all that question. Do y'all feel if someone tried to rob you and you stabbed them 5 times, are you wrong? Just want to ask y'all that question. Just curious. Do you feel like this young man is wrong for defending himself, for stabbing his attacker 5 times after the mugger tried to rob him for his cell phone? I'm just curious. I just want to ask you guys' opinion. I want to see how you guys feel. I ain't gonna hold you because I keep that thing on me. I'm not playing with nobody. You try to listen. One thing I don't believe in, I'm not gonna try to shoot you. I'd rather why raise up chrome when knees break up bones. You heard? That's what I've been taught. Why raise up chrome when my hands can break up bones? You heard? So I'm not about to sit here and try to grab no gun and shoot you. We don't gotta do that. We can go hand-to-hand combat because that's what I believe in. Boxing is my thing. And hand-to-hand combat, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we could play the floor, whatever you want to do, but we could get to it. And then if I feel like I'm outnumbered, I'm stabbing. Listen, that's just how it goes. So that's why I'm asking y'all, if somebody was to attempt to rob you for your cell phone and you're waiting for the train, right? and they attempt to rob you, and you wind up stabbing or slicing this person 5 times, several times, would you feel like you are wrong for doing that? Do you feel like you should be prosecuted or jailed for defending yourself? That's the question. Answer the poll, yes or no. And we're going to move on. Once y'all answer the poll, we're going to move on. I just need a few answers. Just a few answers on the poll and we out. Just a few. Because I'm going to rock out with y'all. Same way I did yesterday. I don't know how I gave y'all, what, 3 hours, 4 hours? Yeah, I'm going to rock out with y'all. Tell me how y'all feel, because listen. Matter of fact, let me see if I could I do, I can't see, it won't let me answer it, because I would just answer it. Let me see. What's this? There's another, oh, okay. Can we do this? Okay. Okay, so we'll do this, all right? We'll do this. Brooklyn high school football player killed when the son of an NYPD officer accidentally shot him in the chest. So basically, NYPD officer son gets access to his father's gun. He takes it, he's playing around with the gun with his friends, and he winds up shooting the friend. Shot the friend in the chest. Do we lock the officer up? How do we do this? This was sad too. This was a sad one too. College student called rival player the N-word while they're in the middle of a match. This white boy right here, right? This white boy right here is mad that this young black boy is cooking him in basketball. He's mad that he's getting whooped by him. So what he does is he calls him the N-word in the middle of the match, thinking nobody was going to hear it. And they heard it. Reporters got it. The reporters got it. A lot of the times, white people, y'all have to remember, the same exact people that look like y'all are in positions to bring people like y'all down. Because you got to think, black people don't really care about what's going on with y'all. Like y'all, we already know from based upon what our ancestors went through, what our grandparents and great-grandparents told us, uncles, aunts, siblings. Like, we already know how white folks give it up. We know how foul and dirty and low they gonna get. The dirtiest of them. Now, we got some good white folks. Don't get me wrong. Because I love people in general. So, I know that. I grew up Rockland County, New York. Nyack Valley, Cottage, Spring Valley, Nanuet. You know what I mean? My mom is from Queens, Harlem, then moved to Rockland. You know, so I got family all over. You know what I mean? So, I understand the complexities of how it could be going from different neighborhoods and things like that and how people are. So that's why I could say I could take color out the picture. But in the reality of it, no matter how a white person treats me because how I speak, how I look, and how I present myself, I know that if somebody that looks like me doesn't present themselves the same way or speak the same way, that same white person that didn't judge me is going to judge that person. But that's the reality of it. And it's fine because I tell other black men now, I say, yo, they say, damn, bro, where'd you go to school at? Or, damn, you read a lot. Damn, you smart. And it's like, no, bro, you are too. You just got to tap in. That's all. You got to tap in. And I'm not saying change yourself so you don't be judged. But unless you're just naturally ignorant, it's like it has to be a better side of you. And that's just me, though. That's just me, though. Because I've made it so far. I've did some crazy things in life. But I've made it to so many different points in life where the person that was always at the ending point to judge me always said, you know what? You know better. You're better than this. You're smarter than this. And whatever the decision was, whether good or bad, they still always let me know, you're better than this. I've had judges tell me, I envy you because you have skill sets that I can't do. That's why I chose to be a judge. I had a judge tell me that. The judge told me, I envy you because you are a welder. You got business people advocating for you, saying that they're willing to come to the court for you. You know what? They want to remand you. I'm letting you go. I said, damn. He's saying, and the judge is saying this on a video call with my lawyer and the DA. The DA is tight. I know he's sick, but he can't do nothing. And it was a black judge too. He looked like Dave Patterson. Told me straight up, Mr. Davenport, you have a great life ahead of you. He said, you are a welder. You do all of this work. You're working on a farm. You in real estate and equity. He said, come on, man. He said, they want to remand you, but I'm letting you go. When I heard the judge say that, I said, damn. He said, I'm sorry, Mr. Jason, but Mr. Davenport is being released. And you know, Jersey don't have they have no cash bail. That's when I had a case in Jersey. I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, that's fire, man. That's fire. And you know, and that's not the first time I heard that from a person in a high position, judge, officer, like, you know, it's just you. It's really who you are, man. You know, like I've traveled the country and I've had people from all different backgrounds respect me. People in all different positions of life respect me and not make me feel like everything that my ancestors went through, I would have to face it, uh, grin and bear it. And it's like, that's something that I can't do. I'm not the type of person that can just grin and bear it. I'm not, you know, for the safety of my kids, a lot of things I will grin and bear, but it's not too much that I will take from a person when I know that they know better, or I know that they know they're doing wrong. Um, I just I just won't. So that's just me. I'm a 70-year-old African American female born during the segregation. If you don't learn where you come from, you don't know where you're going. I tell young people that all the time. African American man invented the street light. We are going through traffic lights today because of the African American man. The mailbox is sitting at the post office. African man invented it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We created the light bulb. Uh, White people created a light bill. We created the traffic light. The white man created a traffic camera and tickets. We built the blueprints for the White House, built the White House. And the only black man to ever sit in the White House is from a lineage of white men. He was selected, chosen. He was picked. Shout out JKVL6. Salute, salute. It's a few different things. I was just showing everybody a few different things, actually. Let me just put this up on the screen. I was talking about so Japan, they saying that you must now live there for 10 years before you can even apply for citizenship, which is crazy. I was like, damn. And that's another thing I tell people. I say to people all the time. I know what they're showing us on TV is like it's a lot. And a lot of other countries are telling us, their leaders are telling us that our leaders are no good. And it is what it is at this point, because our parents and grandparents and their parents were here. But one thing I can honestly say is that we have a certain level of freedom here that you're not going to just get anywhere else. And that's just how it is. There's a certain level of freedom in the United States that you're not going to get anywhere else. No matter how much you may dislike certain things in the United States, certain things, that's just how it is. USA is one of the few where people got it the best. Yeah. As a result of immigrant influx from the Southeast Asia after visa restriction from the West. Yeah. And, you know, and that's another thing, too. I don't blame China for their position and everything. Shout out to Jovo Nevins 1247. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Guys, I just ask that you guys please hit the like button. Don't be afraid to comment. I'm not going to judge you. I've had a crazy life. I have no reason to judge anybody. But that's all I ask. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And just don't be afraid to ask any questions. You know, if you guys got any questions, ask questions. I'm going to try to talk to you guys for as long as I can. And we're going to talk about each and every one of these stories, all of these stories. And then we're going to talk about anything else. If there's anything out there in the news that you guys want to talk about, tell me, and we'll talk about it. Okay, P Warrior 1011. Shout out to you, P Warrior 1011. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for entering. Everybody who's just coming in, please hit the like button. Please follow each other. If you guys are also creators, make sure you guys follow each other. I'm going to read all the comments. P Warrior 1011 said, if you look back far enough, everyone's history is, pardon me, guys, everyone's history is full of tragedy. Life was insufferable, but life persisted. The only proven method of reform and advancement is forward thinking. Absolutely, absolutely, forward thinking. History just gives us uh, it gives us the serenity to be able to move forward. Because no matter how we look back on it, you have to move forward. You have to accept it, and that's what serenity is: accepting it. You could look back and say, "Damn, that's crazy," but today it's like, yeah, we still have to figure out how we're going to get through today, so we could be here for tomorrow and the next 20 or 30 years. So you're absolutely right. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. Yet this European system is foul. Jovo Nevins said. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And that's another reason why I would never push for people to go to college, because what are you pledging to uh, in the university when you join these sororities and fraternities and they stamp you in with these Greek letters and this Catholicism, and what are you pledging to? Because these universities pay the Vatican. People worry. Forget, please hit the like button. It's easy. Like I said, we can just it just makes it easier for when I go live, and hit the bell notification too, so y'all know when I go live. Because I noticed that when I started the live, it took like maybe like 10, 15 minutes for people to start coming in. It's cool, but just make sure you hit the bell notification so that way when you see me go live early in the morning, you'll be able to get on. I'm gonna try to do this like Monday through Friday before like sometime between like 9 and 12 o'clock. Some days I'm gonna be able to get on here even sooner than that. Some days I might hop on here like 6 in the morning. Like we might have early morning lives where I just post up, get my chair, get my coffee, get my blunts, and we just sit and talk about the news. I'm out to set it up for y'all so that way it looks more comfortable, more interactive. But definitely, like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button because we're gonna keep chopping it up. P Warrior said they say good men plant trees whose shade they will never rest under. That's a fact. Oh, okay. Who we got? OG Goat Shaft 4010. OG Goat Shaft 4010. Shout out to you. Salute to you. Make sure y'all go follow OG Goat Shaft 4010. Please make sure you hit that like button, OG Goat Shaft. P Warrior, please hit that like button. Jovo Nevins, hit that like button. JKVL6. So OG Shaft said thoughts on the United States of Israel and the okay. Uh, my thoughts on it, honestly, I feel bad for patriots. And that's not, I feel bad for the patriots of America, people who are diehard Americans. Like, I'm an American, but I'm not diehard American. Like, I'm not about to risk my life for this country. You understand? I risk my life for my family, but I'm not risking my life for this country. That's why I allowed the military to train me, but I didn't allow the military to send me to war. I pulled out. I pulled out. Um, Pulling out of the military before they send you to war, it's like looking at that female you laying with and pulling out of her before you make the biggest mistake of your life. Hello, hello. I didn't plant that seed. I just took the information. I took the training. They trained me. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, M16, A1, A2 military rifles, M60 Bravos, P40s, Glock 9s, Berettas, rocket launchers, submachine guns, anti-tank missile weapons. I got trained for 2 years straight. So, you know, and I did say an oath. And they do make you say an oath in the military, but because I left, it's quiet for that oath. It's over for that. Nah, it didn't go out. I just muted it. Okay, my bad, y'all. I'm back. So, yes, I got the training. Got the training. You know, Fort Jackson, South Carolina, 25 Quebec Communications. That's where I did my basic training. I did my T school for 25 Quebec in Fort Gordon, Augusta, Georgia. That's right around the time Lil Boosie was hot, Gucci Man was hot, Wipe Me Down. You know what I mean? Is you rolling? I might be. Yeah, that was back then. That was like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But yeah, yeah, this is it's nuts now. The country is insane. It's insane. Everything that's going on is insane. The money, it's like the money's there, but in order for you to make the money, you can't work for somebody. Like if you're okay with making $600, $1,000 a week, and that's enough for you, especially if you don't have kids and you don't have like a high overhead expenses. You're not married. You don't have a big family to take care of. You don't have a mortgage to pay, and you're fine with just being in an apartment. Then $600 to $1,000 a week is fine if it's just you. But when you have people to take care of and you have to account for other people and you have to start thinking about the kids, $1,000 is not enough. It isn't. But yeah, as far as what you were saying about Israel and the United States, I just feel sad for people who are diehard patriots of the country because those diehard patriots, men and women, are sending their kids into this war. Uh, they're sending their kids off to the military. I met people in the military, right? I met young men and women in the military, good men. Shout out to Rossman. Shout out to Rossman. Rossman was from Arizona, young kid. Um, he told me, he said, "Hey man, they told me if I don't go to the military, I don't get my inheritance money." Um, my grandfather went to the military, my uncles went, my father went. So this is just what I got to do. And I said, "Damn, like that's just it. Like you just got to do it." And that's dope to be able to have a legacy of young men follow up on a blueprint that you created, but not a blueprint to go fight for a country that I don't know, man. I can't do that. I just can't. I can't create that blueprint for my son. Now, I would tell my son, go get all the training you can. Get all the training you can. Go be a CO. Go work overnight. They got it's a lot of jails and county jails in uh, New York, Jersey, Bergen County, Valhalla, White Plains, Rockland. These jails, Long Island. Oh, they make it 90 to 100 and some thousand a year starting. Rikers Island, they making 50, 60. They making nothing in Rikers Island, and their lives is on the line. Their lives is on the line in Rikers Island. Let you go to Long Island or Bergen County. Bergen County ain't nothing going on. Them young dudes up there making 90, 100, 110, 120,000. They chilling. Young dudes working out, big, eating good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling my kids, matter of fact, go out in the field. Go in the field. Go be a cop. Go to the army. Go to war. I'm not doing that. Now, a good question is, I want to ask y'all, hit that like button. Shout out to everyone who's in here. If they were to send a draft card to your house and tell you that your kids had to go to war, what would you do? Will you let them draft your kids? Huh? I'm gonna ask y'all this question because Put this right up here for y'all to see, right? I want to ask y'all that question, huh? Will you let them? Will y'all let them draft your kids, huh? I need to know, cause it's a good question. Cause I I got one daughter. Got one daughter. I got two sons. She's my middle child. I got a son older than her, and I got a son younger than her. So she got an older brother and a younger brother. I'm not playing with my kids at all. I don't care what government, what military. I'm not playing with my kids. I don't care about none of that. And that's the reason why they should not have given us free. You give us freedom of speech, I'm letting you know now. You try to come to my, and that's another thing too. This is why I try to tell y'all, stay on point and be mindful. You know what I mean? I'm militant. I come from warriors like Hannibal Barca. You know what I mean? Trained soldiers, generals who take people and lead them. We lead the press on the battlefield. You understand? Sorry for whoever put up I have no choice. I feel sorry that you feel like you have no choice, but you do have a choice. You do have a choice. It's 300 million United States citizens. There's only 1.5 million active duty, 700,000 non-active, 1.5 million police officers, and altogether about 4.5 million police, military, active, non-active, Navy, Marine, Air Force. That's it. That's it. That's it. No, I'm not enlisting. I'm not saying enlist. I'm saying don't give in. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sending my kid to no war. Are you bugging to go fight for some people that's calling themselves the original Jewish people, but nobody left Israel. There's no way we left Israel black and we came back white. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. I don't have kids. Okay, shout out to Delco Tarot. Make sure if y'all, shout out to everyone just coming in. If you just coming in, hit the like button so I know. Hit the like button because I'm not seeing the likes matching the views. My chart on the side is showing me that I've had a certain amount of views since this live started. And no matter who's actively viewing it now, please make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Subscribe, share the video. I'm going to chop it, like I said, I'm going to chop it up with y'all every day. Today I started around like 11 something, but I'm going to starting around like 7, 8 in the morning so that way we can have more of a earlier day with y'all, okay? For Republican executive orders, nah, exactly. See, you see what I'm talking about? Exactly. Hello from London, mate. Larry Thompson, hey, salute. Yo, Larry, you know what's so crazy? My last name is Davenport. My last name is Davenport. My father's bloodline is from Panama. But we know Great Britain had the biggest hand in imperializing Africa. What's the chances of that? And I've been saying for several years, I need to take a trip to London so I can stay in a flat for about a month, mate. Smoke me a few of the fogs, hop on a tube, a cup of tea. Yeah, I want to do it because it's like, yo, I want to find out. I want to trace everything. If my father's bloodline comes from Panama, right? But I know the United Kingdom had a big hand in the slave trade. It makes sense because my last name is Davenport. That's an English last name. So I absolutely, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody from London. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the UK. I've always been interested in MI6. Always. I've always been interested in MI6, London, British intelligence. Always been interested in them. Despite all the craziest things that we've heard, I have always been interested. Always. Because like, yo, besides James Bond and, you know, Ethan Hawke. Ethan, what's my man's name? Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible. Despite all of those movies is fire. Don't get me wrong. I think it was more so the newer James Bond. I think Daniel Craig did it for me. It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't Pierce Brosnan. It wasn't Pierce Brosnan. I ain't gonna hold you. Pierce Brosnan did it for me. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here hype. Honestly, I would recommend London. Lived here my whole life. Dark, evil, cold place. I'm a Polish. Okay, pardon me, y'all. Okay, so Cameron 2K, shout out to y'all. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe. We lit today, y'all. I'm about to go roll a blunt so we can keep chopping it up. Cameron 2K said, I'm of Polish and Caribbean descent. My grandfather came here from Germany in 1905. Cool. Okay, so your grandmother, Caribbean descent. What part of the Caribbean? Larry Thompson, honestly, I would recommend it. Yeah, I would recommend Scotland. It's a beautiful place. I'm gonna definitely check that out, Larry. I appreciate you, Larry. Yeah, because I just loved it, man. Daniel Craig did it for me for James Bond. Like, he played James Bond the way I wanted to see it. Where Pierce Brosnan did it for me, and I'm gonna tell you another reason why. You guys have a hell of a lot of good actors. Oh my God, man. And I'm starting to think, did any of my enslaved family members who got the last name Davenport? I have to find out what the original name was before they gave us the name Davenport. Yo, Larry. Mobland with Pierce Brosnan? Bro. That's my show. That's my show. Yo, my man Harry? Oh, man. What's my man's name, man? He played Venom, man. And he played Bane. How can I forget his name, man? What he's definitely one of my top actors right now. This dude is nice. Tom Hardy, yes. So, listen here, mate. We could do this two ways. Either you could tell me everything I want to know, or I could basically chop your balls off and send them home to your family. Tell me how you would like this done. Yo, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love him. I love Harry. I love it. Watch Brundon. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch Brundon. Yo, Tom Hardy is amazing. Tom is amazing, bro. I love Tom Hardy, man. Tom is dope, bro. Tom is dope. Daniel Craig is dope. Like, we got a slew of actors. Damson is fire. Idris Elba. Like, we got a slew of actors from the UK. Britain's most violent prisoner, Bronson. Ooh, I gotta check that out. I'm gonna check it out. Yo, that's another thing too. Now that you guys are in here, let me take this off the screen. We're gonna take this off the screen. Have you got Larry? Tell me about the underground fight clubs, man. That's what I want to know about London, man. Them underground fight clubs, man. I know y'all got them, man. I know y'all do, because they got them here in the U.S., but it ain't nothing like overseas, like Russia. You know, you go to the UK. I can imagine how it is over there. Oh, my God, man. I could imagine, man. That's one thing about me. I only gamble on myself. But if I ever had a chance to go to a live fight club where they getting crazy, I might be in there every week betting money, man. It's sad, man. It's sad, man, because I'm a man's man. I'm not these new dudes, man. You give me 1,000 pouches of tuna fish, 10 containers of peanut butter with 6 things of strawberry spread, and about 15, 20 boxes of crackers, the 4-pack. So if we say 15, that's 60 packs. I mean, I'll be out there in the woods, man. I'll be chilling, man. I would be chilling. I'm that type of dude. I'm not one of these other dudes, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if you aren't. Hit the bell notification. We are going to be doing this every morning. The London crime scene is actually pretty similar to the 90s America. Oh, wow. I didn't know. Wow, I didn't think that. Nah, they aren't as common as you think. People grow weed in houses over here, and gangs find the grows with the thermal drone. Yes. So, oh my God, I remember Obama. They had an article on Popular Science where they were talking about the thermal drones, and Obama is the one who approved it, even though a lot of Americans said they don't want it. I remember that Obama was one of the presidents who approved the thermal drones, because the thermal drones, what they were using the thermal drones for too, is for a lot of the cartel spots. They're looking for a lot of the cartel spots in the grow houses, because they know the grow houses, you know, it takes up a lot of energy consumption. Oh my God. So it would pop up on the map as an orange or a red zone, like a hotspot. Yo, that's insane, yo. On my phone I'm using right now is thermal. I've chopped down 10,000 trees and never grew one. My phone I'm using right now is thermal. Oh, that's fire. That's dope. That's dope. Yo, I think I seen that in Popular Science too, which is another thing. Now that I'm sitting here talking to you, Larry, um, I've noticed over the years, man. Ever since like physical publications have been like non-existent in the last decade. It's like it's like the information is like you really have to look because I was subscribed like Popular Science magazine. I remember even from the time Obama signed on and said he agrees with it to have them not only on the drones, but he also signed on. They were even talking about cryogenics, freezing people over, like, and that's happening now. It's a cat phone, right? That's exactly what I was just about to say. Yes, a cat phone. It's brolic. It looks like an iPhone with an OtterBox on it. Yes, because those are the type of that's the type of stuff that cat makes, and it's super durable. I'm pretty sure you could drop it from a great distance, and it'll be perfectly fine. Those are damn near like government phones, honestly. If you really want to get technical, it's almost like government phones. Like you, yeah, and right. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And a lot of it's crazy. See how we just sit here talking and vibing. Look how the conversation is flowing, right? Look how we on two different sides of the world, but we both understand what's going on. That's amazing. That's what I love about people, man. You could. I never seen this man in my life, but look how the conversation flow. I remember that cat phone from Popular Science, big brawling shit. Yeah, I remember that phone, man. I definitely remember that, man. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's 12:16 right now in New York, United States. Hope everybody's safe. I wonder where's everybody coming from, man. Larry said he's in the UK right now. Where's everybody else at? Where's everybody else checking in from? Shout out your state, shout out your city, shout out your country, shout out your culture, your mother, wherever y'all coming from. Shout it out. I want to know where everybody's coming from. I'm gonna do this every day because we're gonna be here every day, y'all. It's gonna be news every day. Every day we're gonna do news, and then I'm also gonna bring it back here. 17:16 p.m. in London. 17:16 p.m. Okay, 17:16 p.m. That means 17:16 p.m. military time. Okay. Okay, so it's 5:16. Ohio, slightly afternoon. Okay, Cameron 2K. Shout out to Ohio. I actually got a dude out in Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, that I have contracts that I go pick up from warehouses to do shipping. I like Ohio. Definitely like Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. Shout out to I used to get it in Ohio. It's Cameron's song. It's crazy too because Cameron is another person who loves London. Cameron has spoken about London. You know, he had the Dipset London thing going on. And then you had Dame Dash. Dame Dash bought a spot in London. He said he was traveling over there so much. The hotels are so expensive. He's paying thousands and thousands of dollars every week for a hotel. He's like, what's the point of doing that? I'm gonna just buy a crib. The mortgage is probably just a few thousand a month, like as opposed to a few thousand a week. I mean, that's how you downsize and scale. Cameron 2K sell truck parts for Daimler in Toledo. Shout out to Daimler. Okay, truck parts. Yeah, yo, bro. I mean, listen, man. That's definitely a good thing. If you ever want to get into logistics, you can make this type of money in 1 week. You can make that in a few days. You see, y'all see the numbers. 1470, 3792. That's just within 48 hours from the 28th to the 30th. 14 plus the 37. That's 50. That's 5,000 right there. That's 5,100 right there. That's 5 right there. And then skip 48 more hours and add another 16. That's 66. Then skip another 48 hours, 3 days, 72 hours, and add another 25. So yeah, I love logistics. Yeah, see? Shout out to you, Cameron. So you know. Anybody who's just coming in here, make sure y'all hit the like button, thumbs up, subscribe, notification bells. I mean, y'all don't have to donate nothing, honestly. I'm just here to talk to y'all. I'm gonna do this every morning with y'all. We're gonna do this every morning. Word. That's dope though. He said he did logistics for a year, middleman. Yeah, so you understand. Logistics is definitely dope. I just like it because like when you really look around, especially like New York City, you see all these Amazon boxes in front of the building. My younger brother, he works for a company that is basically partnered, and they say they're partnered, but I'm pretty sure Amazon owns them. It says that they're partnered with Amazon and they do logistics for Amazon. It's crazy because the company is a totally different name, but they make them wear Amazon vests. It's insane. So Jeff Bezos pretty much has like a vice grip on a good portion of logistics in the country. He has a good portion of logistics around the world too. There's pet competitors, small competitors, people who have the barges and the ships and things of that nature. And, that's when you're doing international import, export, and things of that nature. But I didn't see how big it was until after I got in it, and then I stepped back and was able to sit back and look and be like, damn, Jeff Bezos really is doing this thing. And like traveling throughout the country, honestly, throughout my travels doing logistic, I was able to see that Jeff Bezos had a good grip on the country because throughout my travels, I was able to see all of the Amazon warehouses yo, this man has mad warehouses. Like, and I'm talking about for miles. I'm talking about miles of land. And it's just warehouse. Trucks. You just drive, you're like, hold on, god damn. You driving for like a mile, like, hold on. How the hell did he do that? I ain't gonna front. Bill Gates, yeah. Okay, so one of the guys that I'm worked with that I helped build property with, he purchased 86 acres upstate New York for $79,000. It was a steal, right? A little bit over a little bit less than $1,000 an acre, right? He gets approached by 3 sellers within, I want to say, a 5-month period. Asian guy comes, offers him 115. Indian guy comes, offers him 150. Indian guy comes back, says, I'll give you 2. Says no. Another dude comes, offers him another price. He still turns it down. Now, mind you, his neighbor is Bill Gates. Bill Gates has, next to him, so my buddy has 86 acres. He pays $79,000 for 86 acres. Next to him, Bill Gates has I think 350, something like that, if I remember, because it's been like 4 years. It was like pandemic time. He went and bought this property, and we still haven't been there since the last time we were there, which is like, that lets me know how big real estate is. Between real estate and logistics, like, it is what it is. Real estate, logistics, and agriculture, really, farming. Because you can buy the land, but if you don't have a house on it and you're not making the land produce for you, then it's just a waste. You understand? Like, your land is just sitting there. Like, that's another reason why I love logistics too. I took at least 18 months off so I can kind of like balance everything out, put everything down on paper for real, actually launch a corporation as opposed to just being a DBA, doing business as, and, self-proprietor, which is cool, but after a while, that's no good if you're doing good and you can bet on yourself and you can get people to buy shares like Apple or Microsoft or Walmart or Samsung, Best Buy, So I figure that's the best way to go. What's the point of playing games? I'm on to just launch a corporation. I do too much to not launch a corporation. Me between media, I'm from cameraman, videographer, photographer, working with schools and nonprofit organizations to driving a truck and doing shipping and getting access to warehouses where they'll book me loads they'll give me multiple loads at $1,500 or $2,000 a load, as long as I got a 26-foot truck or I got a 6-foot, 8-foot bed with a 12-foot trailer. Like, it's so many different things that I can't just launch a corporation and say, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do logistics. No, I have to do logistics. I need to do media. I need to do nonprofit. And as much as I think like this, it's like 10 or 15 people in my head making all these plans. Eventually, you have to tell yourself that no matter how good you are at doing something, you need help, and that's just what it is. So everybody needs help. But yeah, I will be back, you guys. I'm about to take a small break. I'm about to finish doing some things, finish cleaning up a little bit for my client, and I'll be back. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share it, yeah, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go look for some more spicy news so we can come back. Shout out to Cameron 2K. I appreciate you, Cameron. I definitely do. Please make sure you subscribe. Larry Thompson, shout out to you. Definitely got to come out to London, mate. I appreciate you, man, and your dialogue and your conversation and your insight. Definitely, I would definitely check out Brandon. But like I said, I'll be back. Delco Tarot, shout out to you. Oh my God, hold on, Delco, I didn't even see this, bro. Delco said, bro, Panama was a wild place. Part of my family came through there coming to the U.S. Yeah, man, that's where my dad's bloodline is. That's where his bloodline comes from, bro. Panama. My little brother actually found that out, though. My little brother was the one who told me that. He's like, yo, did dad ever tell you we were Panamanian? I'm like, Panamanian? No. He's like, yeah, you didn't know that? I'm like, nigga, no, I didn't know that. He didn't tell me that. He's like, yo, yeah, we Panamanian. I'm like, word. And that's what I mean, man. Parents suck, man. Because if parents have something against the parents or the grandparents, sometimes they don't even want to talk about their childhood. They don't even want to talk about it. My dad had a rough childhood, so sometimes he don't even want to talk about my grandfather or things like that. But I never saw that side of my grandfather, so it's just like, why? Like, if you feel some way about him, feel some way, but don't tell me. I don't care. Just do what you gotta do. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man. Give me some time. I'll be back in a second. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto. Stay safe, stay real, stay true. You follow me and support me, I'll follow you. One.